Hello, my ghastly hunters and gangers. Okay, sorry, apologies for not being able to stream Bioshock 2 or the Control AWE expansion. Was a little bit busy and I just couldn't manage my time when days that I can stream and days I can't stream. But here we are. Right now, it is 2 minutes to 1 p.m. here, the 27th of the 10th, 2023. Alan Wake 2 is here after 13 years. Alan Wake is one of my favorite games. The fact that I get to play the sequel now is insane, and we're going to be playing the first 2 hours only. Because this is I want to play it for myself, but I want to experience just the beginning with you all. Or the 2 hours until, if there's a little, till the end of the episode. I don't know how this game is going to be structured. I've only seen a few little bits of footage from the occasional Summer Game Fest trailer. I wanted to go in as blind as I could. I did that for Control as well. And I'm just going to go in and we're going to see what happens. Now, I bought the special deluxe edition because I want to do as much as I can. So we have Saga in a different outfit. We'll have her in the default. What's the sawed-off shotgun? I think we can get a little bit of spice there. So we're going to keep Saga in our regular outfit. We do, because this game has two protagonists, Saga and Alan. So what's the celebrity suit like? No, we're going to keep him in default. Double barrel shotgun. We're just going to go with a bit of pizzazz. There we go. With that, we'll begin. New game. Story mode, we're going to go normal. And then I guess off screen I'll do a hard mode. I don't know if I'm going to get the platinum for this game. I could get the platinum, but well, we'll find out. I don't even know what the trophies are like. But here we are. Use the hand flare to escape the enemy's grapples unarmed. Ooh. And we are playing this on PlayStation 5, so get that SSD. I've chosen quality just to see them graphics at 30 FPS. I'm okay with that. But I'll change it up to performance just to check out the difference.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay, I hope this doesn't get content blocked. Okay, I hope this doesn't get like age restricted too badly. You can look around. Yeah, I'm gonna just who is this character? Hi?
Already gone.
If I see Dick, I might have to just cancel this video flat out and just delete it. Oh boy, if we see one slip of dick. Oh, do I go up here? Where am I supposed to let me go? Was I supposed to like crawl up? Yeah, sugar post. Oh, no, we're good. Here we are. So I am playing this. I had to close my curtains. I can't see anything. But who is this mysterious naked man? That'll be the instigator of what's to come. I presume we're in Bright Falls, or is this just a character that Alan is writing about? Okay. This is also Remedy Entertainment's first step into survival horror, so who knows how gruesome the killings will be. Because this... Oh, I can sprint? Good. You have to save the naked fat man. Oh, come on. We're supposed to go. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It's so bloomin' dark here. Ah, there, I see the path. I'm trying to see the path. Do I? No, come on. Alright, how the It's so bloomin' dark. Goddamn, my face is glued to the screen. I'm trying to... Alright. 2 hours of fat man trying to... Here we are. Just got turned around. Okay, I think we're back in action. Back in action with Naked Man. Leave no trace of litter. Oh, thank God, light. More light. That's light's always good. Hi. Maybe not that way. Maybe not that way either. Alan Wake, pause button. I'm going to say that was rope and not a wiener. Yeah.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I have a feeling the person who got the fat man was Agent Nightingale.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Invitation. Oh, okay.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Okay, are we actually actively gonna go semi-open world on this? Witch's Hut. Oh, I don't like the look of that. So, rental cabins. Okay. Cauldron Lake campgrounds. Yeah, we were... There was like a little... Wait, the witches! Wait. In the remastered version of Alan Wake, there was... Oh, visit the campgrounds. Go check out the witch's hut. It's right there. Wow. Lovely little teaser. Witchfinder Station. And this is all, I guess, just forest. Okay.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
So yeah, Agent Nightingale, I think, is the guy that dies.
Hey, over here.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Federal agents right here, Thornton.
my partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Any
Were there
witnesses?
any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I could
What
use
can
a
you tell us
briefing.
about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Let's take a look at that
I want
body.
to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Ooh, case board. Don't mind if I do.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Right. Okay. So we're going Saga, Anderson, Sherlock. Let's go.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues, proceed with the investigation. Yep, cool. We can zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Okay, that's navigate the. A series of murders occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding connections will help search for the killer. So murder methods, slight differences in the murders. Bloating only communally in bodies, but not cause of death, chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Yep, bruising on left and red, deep gash in the chest, heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Now, we saw that person coming out of the lake, so I'm going to say that's probably because of that. And now we have victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Okay, well, the Bright Falls incident. Oh, bear with me, door. Oh, sugar puffs. Give me a second, audience. Sorry. It's all happening today. Your fridge kind of over freezes, and your Pepsi that you have in the fridge is just a big block of ice. Your milk turns into crystallized ice cream, and I'm like, I ain't drinking any of that. I'll just shove that in the bin. Everything is unfortunately not coming up Millhouse. But you know what is coming up Millhouse? Trying to find connections and what's happening. So these victims were reported missing in 2010. Bright Falls incident was in 2010. So we've got all these people that came. Yeah. Okay, so the victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012. buried in a shallow grave. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Found in Conjure Lake in 2018. Some organs missing, predation. Stated body does not match 8 years. Does not match 8 years spent in the lake. So large chest wound. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body illegible. Interesting. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped down, belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. Bloating in corpses indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. And we have the killer profile. Okay, yes, so that's... Victim 3 was covered in legible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? Or their art. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Killer may be a sportsman or a killer. Alright, Zach, let's solve the case. I just want to play it now. Okay. So we can just pop in and out with all these new clues.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting mind post does not positively be mindful of nearby threats. Ooh!
Nature.
That's...
Gives me a headache.
Oh.
Too much sky.
You want the broodiness of the,
Hey, Casey.
of LA?
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
The fact that we have Alex Casey walking around, I still don't trust
Stairs are
Casey.
out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Yeah, I was going to say that's definitely Mirror Peak. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. And there we go. Where's Lover's Peak at? I'm so happy Remedy were able to actually pull this off.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Campgrounds has clearly seen better days, but then again,
Damn.
just let nature do its
Should've
thing.
brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
General store, huh?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I'm trying to look for coffee thermoses. No.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Alright. Hello. Do we see Dick and Balls?
Now this is the scene of the crime.
Okay, well, we do definitely see a dick, so hopefully... Let's check other... I'm just going to briefly check other YouTubers and see there. Let me just check, see if other YouTubers are having the same problem. if you know they see full on dick and balls, bear with me, audience. It's like, huh, oh, I see a penis. Huh, didn't know, boy. And I'm looking at Radbrad, I think he seems to be fine, but I'm trying to maybe... You know, I'm trying to look up for something like, hey, streamer... I imagine all the people streaming this game would be like, dude, it's like, there's, like, we weren't expecting, like, a warning, like, oh, there is going to be dick and balls. So I'm going to just risk my channel, my Google account, my entire Google identity,
We found
for
him
the
on the
sake of
table.
this. All
We
right.
didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Okay.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
What is it? The heart's just left there. They just left the heart.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Okay.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You've locked your first key image. Okay, so we have the clues.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the case report begins a new line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Alright. Let's investigate let's go sniffing for clues.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay, and
Bruising
tied
on
up.
the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Cargo straps, oh damn. Yep, that's a hurt, alright. So. What? You can just. Okay. Major chest trauma. New discoveries can be placed onto the open question.
Sure. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
Did they
This
have
makes
enough?
4 murders that we know about.
There could be more. Drinking my Pepsi. This episode's brought to you by my fridge freezing my Pepsi. I thank God I have a Pepsi that I just left in my room. Just body temperature? No, room temperature. I'm drinking body temperature Pepsi. Oh, I don't want that. That'd be a very warm Pepsi. I don't want that. Room temperature, please. Which is more horrifying, just dealing with naked man murder or body temperature Pepsi? Oh god, that might. Oh no, don't want that. So yeah, the clues have resolved to the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Check the goals by pressing triangle. Learn more about the victim. Yeah, okay, cool.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Yep.
The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Chair?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Have you identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Yeah, but Agent Nightingale was taken by the darkness, and I thought Agent Nightingale would have been like the quote unquote like, oh, he's going to be like the new face of darkness. But I guess the aforementioned Mr. Scratch is going to be the real mastermind, so to say. But did you know Agent Nightingale?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So it's been missing since 2010.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
It certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
We're the only people out. Now, I don't know, would Sheriff Breaker remember the incident? Or the lamp lady? I wonder if we're going to meet Sarah Breaker. Well, what happened after he got fired?
What happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Okay, right. Case time. We have all these clues. Casey went off the... Yeah, so according to Casey, Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. For later. Okay. The victim is this guy.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
That was the questionable until time of disappearance. The killers. Definitely multiple killers. Heavy blood splatter on the table.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Premeditated or spontaneous? They were waiting for him.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
The victim came from the lake.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
And I will solve the Kira case. No, they're different, detective. I will find out who the raincoat killer is. No, wait, different detective. That wasn't me. It was the FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call him York. But all right, so
This mug always cheers me up.
all right, let's profile this guy, shall we? Use your intuition so I can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Who are you talking? I don't like this entity that she's with. Be it good or evil, I don't... It's similar to, like, the darkness, the brightness, the hiss. It's another entity. And Polaris as well, I guess, but...
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
The murderers are trying to find something. So, it came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from... I can feel that Nightingale came from, like... But why now? Why 13 years? Where has he been? Okay. Check the lake shore. Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly noon. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Excuse me?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
He's gonna...
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or a witch whose cauldron is the... Or a witch... Or, no, sorry, or of a witch whose cauldron whose cauldron the lake really was. One legend tells that the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered. He accused the lady in question for having bewitched him. She was drowned, but dropped her ladle. But her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree, which named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in a lake, then took out his hurt and locked it in a box. With the hurt, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Let's profile. Right, Hatred Nightingale, let's do a seance. The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he'd suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page, this page, the first page they found, not the last. The first step down into a terrifying depths, secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on, an invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity of the impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here?
Okay. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Okay, so whatever this thing that is helping Saga.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Alright, we're not going to do it here. Okay, maybe not look at the corpse. Well, let's take the body back.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Shortcut key, let's go.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
No entry? Okay. I wonder if we're going to see Rose. Or is she going to be just cuckoo crazy?
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuff in.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I think I went a bit too far for the dialogue. Okay. Okay. I'll just mix this way. Parking areas up here, I presume. Or am I just going the complete opposite direction? No, we're good, we're good. This is... Oh, yep, if I just swung my camera around.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Let's go.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
I just couldn't help with the iconic Twin Peaks shot. Oh my god. The town hasn't changed.
Swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Of course, it's during another Deerfest. Right beforehand. Is that a giant...
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Elderwood Palace Lodge. I mean, that's a new one.
Hello.
Hi. Holy shit, this looks insane.
Don't know, don't care.
Oh god.
Not enough. That's how much. Never got coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get in it, coffee world. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Yeah, I think I think you could actually buy some of the
Man, it is
coffee.
shoot, isn't it? Charlene, are you as uncomfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp-ass city.
Now that I feel it, man, I've done mascot work in the past.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Better.
Be right
Well,
back.
I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
I remember that there was like a little optional like chest over their supplies in the original Alan Wake.
Cute.
The Oh Dear Diner. Can we walk over? Ah, no, it's blocked out. Ah, come on. Alright, enough fooling around. We gotta,
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Wait. Where's Sarah? Where the we have Sarah Breaker and Frank Breaker and Sarah Breaker. Who are you, Tim? That's not right. I was told there were
Your deputy
witnesses.
said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
I don't trust you.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Yeah, I remember that building. It's boarded up now. Yeah, like little planks last time, but now it's fully boarded.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
Definitely a little bit of an upgrade, a little menu up top this time. It's definitely the same as it always has been. The jukeboxes. Hi, we're gonna play some.
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Oh, come on. The jukeboxes are out of order. The poor thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm a big fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. Oh, okay.
Exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
I need a tool to get this open.
Oh, we got like lockpicks. Just, wait. Alright, okay, we're just going full... Any gender bathrooms. Alright, cool. Fair play, fair play. Hello? Look, sniffing for clues.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
What does that say? Oh, I love that sort of font. What does that say? Teamwork makes the dream work. Damn right. Okay, okay. I wonder if there's like collectible petable deers. Try the coffee. Alright. You the
Excuse me.
Bookers?
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why are you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So
Tell me what
did
you saw.
see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a
What
cult?
makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Indeed. Okay. Sheriff's station, yeah. Ah, here we are. Multiple killers wearing deer masks. More to the profile.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Not a lone killer but an organized group. The cult of the tree. The case has just got more interesting. Alright, so... Alright, so let's make a new case, shall we? Cult of the tree. Background cases accumulate clues over broader outgoing topics.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cultists wear deer masks.
Ugh.
So, what kind of cult? Cult goal. Who's involved? Cult psychology. It's a kind of... Oh man, there's plenty of clues to get. Bookers. Cult of the Tree.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
It just feels very much like Deadly Premonition, and I love this. How did you know that? Zach told me. We're gonna call the entity Zach from now on, because, I mean, might as well. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Still illegal, but I think you found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
It's good to see you again, Rose. How exactly
so, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Seen anything strange around town, Rose?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Alright, Saga. It's like, I gotta love these mysterious remedy protagonists. It's like, oh, what's your backstory? I'll vaguely explore it.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's probably good.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
God damn.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Not to the sheriff's station. But where's Sarah?
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with
Oh, this
you,
is the
sir.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Anything
Just
you need?
here to pay my ticket.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Oh, this is crazy. It hasn't changed. Yeah, wow, this is... And we've got the long table. Oh, no, different room. But never got to...
As you
Yes!
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Cool.
I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela Votic Best, coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I love of Remedy games. Just a little live action bit of schlock.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
No, the geography of this building's all wrong.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Geography's all fucked.
It's not opening.
I know one of you stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. This is a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm gonna catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Oh, don't mind me. I presume the jail is right here. Okay, the jail cell areas has definitely advanced.
An innocent man.
I was just... Was that a...
I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
I'm gonna close this door here. There we go. Alright, so, how do I check my... Okay, yeah, we've gone... So I have a charm that increases my health because I have the deluxe edition, so we have painkillers. Okay, cool. Battery pack for the flashlight. Charm bracelet, cult necklace. I thought I can, like... Okay, true survival horror experience right there, folks. But the fact that the building here is just wrong. I don't know if that's Alan Wake's doing.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Locked. Right then, let's investigate this body, shall we?
It doesn't budge.
Now,
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Alright, that's...
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
I appreciate the fact that it's just like, you know, we're not like staring at his dick all the time. That's appreciative. But yeah, what happened? How did he die? Well, either the large gash in his chest or a missing heart. It's got to be one or the other.
There's writing on here.
There's writing on
Make
her
it out.
Writing.
Tattoo to the heart.
Manage that.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, that's not right.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
He was more of a whiskey man.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Right, to the caseboard we go. So we have more.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
So, anything to learn from the body? Bunch of things. Bunch of training cards. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. Oh, anything from the body? Yeah. Ritual writing. This is some kind of tattoo. It's too smudged to read.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Did Lake imprinted the tattoo or the writing on him? The Bloating joints indicate long-term water exposure. I think we can learn from the body. Yeah, this.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
It's an... There's 6 ads. We can...
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Oh, it's a bear! It's a naked man, buddy! Let's go find those red seeds, or something under that's a full-on dick. Okay, dokes. It's a red seeds. Okay, that's a page. Not like a letter under the fingernail.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
They were written by Alan Wake. Wait.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Don't have my gun.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from safe haven in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Ah! Oh, it's instant death. Oh, wow, you just get full on yanked. Oh, sorry, just give me a second, audience. Ugh.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go! He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
I realized I had myself muted that whole time, folks. I wonder how much I was muting and not muting. It doesn't matter, folks. We're here just see what happens.
Was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Right, so now we have Cult of the Tree. Cult necklace with a triangle symbol. Yeah, we didn't put that on. Cult symbols. Victim of the cult killing became a monster. Victim's organs covered in writing. Page found inside the chest. Is the writing part of the ritual? Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster.
Nah.
No, not that one, not that one.
Huh.
Yeah. Nightingale became a monster. Why? Why didn't they become monsters too? Were the cult making Taken? Or the cult really the good guys?
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
What happened to the
Right
sheriff?
before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Is this the work of the
The
cult?
victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
I'm still a bit... Good.
Can't be opened on this side.
Oh god, I hope that nothing just pops out of that.
It won't open.
Okay, I guess we just do some, put something on the case board real quick. The cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters. Cult goal. Yeah. I don't have any other clues. See, the manuscript was there. Do we find any other things to interact with? What am I missing? Profiling. I didn't do any profiling. Let's figure out where he went. No, I've done that. There's nothing new here. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
I'm expecting like a loose page or something that I'm missing. Or have I really...
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Don't tell me I accidentally glitched the game.
I can't force it open.
Okay. Door is locked there. No, welcome to where KDB has to, like, try and trick this game into working. Ugh. No other loose interactable? Casey, can you follow me? I don't know what's going on. Check the body, I see nothing. Come on, come on, come on. Where the... I can't, I'm trying to interact with everything I see. I think I've officially done the...
It doesn't budge.
Yeah, that doesn't budge. This isn't budging. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Okay, the best I can do is... exit to main menu. Continue. Might fix it. If not, I might have to just figure out what's going on. They did patch this literally right before.
A heart. But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay. Talk to Casey.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Okay. And now find out where he's gone. Okay, let's try and... let's put everything back to where they were. And their goals. There. Separate pages check. Radio check. Television check. But where did Agent Nightingale go? I can't deduce just from that. Can I? What the Okay, there's gotta be something... Okay, let's try the other case. Now, this case is solved! Oh, wait, there's... Ah!
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
If I done fixed it!
This is the case we must solve.
Where did Agent Nightingale go? According to this, we have... A corpse attacked us in non-capitals. That's it? Oh, yeah.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Let's get going. Okay, we're back in the case.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
It's all crazy talk. It's all...
They're a fine pair.
Reminds me of the cops from Gravity Falls. I'm still using my flashlight.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Hey, I've got this flashlight that I'm still holding.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case
Oh,
things
no.
escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Oh, that's a bug and a half.
Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
I feel like an Agent Estevez.
We'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Yeah, they kept the outside of the sheriff's station pretty much the same. But the fact that I'm still holding this torch is a bit of a bug, and I know. So here's the thing, folks. I finished Spider-Man 2 the other day, which was yesterday, and boy, the bugs in that game are deliciously buggy.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I know that feeling, Brewski. I know that feeling, Brewski. Historical Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. This building was constructed as part of one of the early settlements in the greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both seen private and public use through the years. The bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt to the original into its original glory. Log by log, the Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016 and has served its customers faithfully ever since. I was going to say, this building wasn't here before.
So what's been here?
Bam!
Any nice
Sup?
restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed. If you're a fan of coffee and retro vibes, The Oh Dear Diner is just down the street.
Oh, do you go there a lot yourself?
Sure. It's,
It's not the Great Norton. I said reception. Oh, I was up at the... Probably not find... Boom!
Pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery.
Hey, Watery reference.
Are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Can you elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
Only at Moose Fest! Screw you, Deerfest.
Rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans?
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Which I will run away from because of the copyrighted music.
It's not opening.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, that's not great. I just want to check every door for televisions. Ah, the dining room. You do that, my dude. You rock and roll. I just need to get the good stuff from behind the counter is all. Private. Don't mind if I do. Wait. Oh. It's my Mind Palace. But Saga has just repurposed it. No! Oh no! They've actually... No, they've actually repurposed it into like their little like murder place. Murder board thing. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, this would... Oh, you're not using this for the minute? Well, we're just gonna... Yeah, no, this... Okay. That's pretty cool. I wonder if Saga, like, when she goes to different places, the Mind Palace geography changes.
Take care now.
Toodles, we're gonna go to the,
I don't know if coming to this town is the best idea.
We're gonna go to the Cauldron Lake for at least another 10 or so minutes of gameplay. I did state that this will be 2 hours.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Will Alan meet Casey Doe? I want to know. And I want to know what's up with... Is Barry Wheeler doing okay? And Alice Wake. Return to the Heart.
The page
Okay.
says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Hey, hello there.
Hello, you got
What's
to...
doing?
Those restricted area signs.
You're not allowed, or authorized to be here.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, man. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
Oh, fucking right now, we've got the FBC here. Okay. This is the Federal Bureau of Control. The people from the other Remedyverse game, Control. It's not Agent Estevez, but that person might hook up with Agent Estevez. The fact this is a monitoring thing to... this is to monitor the NAWE. This device, of course, that makes a lot more sense. What's this machine?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Do you know about the murder?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
The Federal Bureau of Control?
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
He's no Artie the janitor, that's for sure, but...
What'd you find there, Stephen?
What we got here? Maintenance notes. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report to the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing that the raccoons can't get it into anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. Okay, so he's the Chief Technician. I have the Federal Bureau of Control like logo. Okay. It's just a monitoring station to detect AWEs. Station 11. Huh. Wow. Alright, cool. Well, yeah.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Okay, okay, what we're gonna do is
a lot
we'll...
of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded the rain.
We have a symbol there.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
You find Nightingale, then
After we
what?
find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
About all this ritual stuff.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Something back here? No. Okay. Okay, what about over here? Did we miss something? Caseboard. Alright. Symbols. That's all we have. Look around the crime scene. Okay. Let's see. Anything here?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should
Confused?
take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused
A locked
followed.
box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay.
Rest easy, buddy.
I'm petting the deer in total darkness. Everything's just marked. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes that leave in its wakes. But what if it's not true? What if something else, something less natural, something more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline. Engineered structure, strange machines. Okay, well. Everyone's got their conspiracies. Alright. Ooh.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Okay, let's see where this trail leads. The fact that we're doing actual, like, sort of detective work here. We're like, well, yeah, let's follow the trail. It's getting darker and darker. Okay. Still following the trail.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Please have like, yo, Witchfinder Station. The same story. Did the text change? Or so the legend goes. Alright. Yes, she doesn't have a heart, see?
What is that?
Hey.
Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. Flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
Okay.
I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay. We're gonna have to go to the witch's. Okay, okay, fine. After the witch's hut, we'll end the stream. This Cadabra does have things to do today. Witch's Hut is right there. No, that's the murder site. Witch's... Ladle. Ah, it's up here. Right up here.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Here lived the witch of the Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Okay, but where do I find a fuse? It's in the immediate area, so... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'll go this way.
This fuse is busted.
Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs to get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her, and she says thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. Okay, I snuck out last night, went to the bakehouse by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of that, sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird's going down here. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. How about I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. Okay. Fuse?
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Okay.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Oops, sorry, wrong button. There. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons. Wait, what? Okay, so we find little, like, scraps and we get to just upgrade. Cool. Right. Okay, so let's get into the witch's hut and see what happens here. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Yes, please. Okay.
Another page. Making progress.
Quote unquote break room.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all the time we have here at KDB TV. Like, that was the plan. It was like, oh, all of October I was going to stream Alan Wake Remastered. Tried to attempt to stream Bioshock 2. Got a bit delayed. Some stuff came up. When your granny wants to do... when your family wants to do, say, gardening and other things and other things and other things and that, you just have to just sort of, like, grin and bear it. But October isn't over yet, folks. it is only the 27th. We have 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. We have 4 days of streaming something a bit spooky. And here at KDB TV, I do believe there's a Final Fantasy All Saints Wake. We could do that tomorrow. All going well. And I guess Sunday we can do something smaller, or I'll figure out how I can implement a Bioshock 2 stream if I can get it working. Because I was locked in the blocked scene. I don't know if that was PlayStation bugging out on me, or if I have to stream using the PlayStation 4. We could just go back to streaming on the PlayStation 4 to maybe try and work around that. I'll do some tests tomorrow at least, before we do Final Fantasy XIV's Halloween event. Because I want November to be near November, but I know that there's the new Final Fantasy XIV's patch 6.51. I would like to do some covering of that because there's the Fall Guys update. I think there's a new variant. I think the variant dungeon as well. I don't know. I need to check the finish looking at what's actually coming out that patch. I know the Splendorous tools are coming out, so I'll be working my way through that at least. Gotta feed my crippling crafting addiction in Final Fantasy XIV. It's literal gaming crack for me. But other than that, that's just a bit of housekeeping. We'll definitely cover some Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Halloween is on a Tuesday. We'll have something spooky for that. And then I wish you all for watching my Ghastly Hunters and Gangers for the big Alan Wake 2 spooktacular 2-hour special. So yeah, come by tomorrow for Final Fantasy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, as every YouTuber is forced to say under these dark, tyrannical times. All hail the glorious elder gods, Google, and all that fun stuff. And hope you all enjoy Alan Wake and the greater Remedy verse as a whole. I'll see you then, folks. Take care.